Earlier this week, we brought you a report about the most popular Halloween candy this year. Citing sales data, CandyStore.com says M&Ms are the new king of Halloween, dethroning Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. The National Retail Federation says shoppers are expected to spend $3.5 billion on Halloween candy this year, down slightly from the estimated $3.6 billion last year, but up from the $3.1 billion 2 years ago. But M&Ms are not the only candy getting attention this Halloween. Nerds, a brand more synonymous with 1984 than 2024, is making its mark on the confectionery world yet again. But not the regular box of Nerds. We're talking about Nerds Gummy Clusters, a chewy ball surrounded by crunchy little Nerds candies, which have become so popular that they are not only the topic of this Straight Over News report, but also the subject of recent articles in the Wall Street Journal and New York Times. Nerds hit it big in the 1980s, the Willy Wonka Candy Company debuting its iconic dual-chamber packaging in 1983, and being named Candy of the Year by the National Candy Wholesalers Association in 1985. But while being seen with Nerds was radical in the 80s, Nestle acquired the brand in 1988. It became less cool in the 90s and 2000s. It was in 2018 that Nestle sold Nerds and all its U.S. confectionery business to Ferrara Candy for $2.8 billion. The Nerds brand at the time had around $40 million in sales and was seen as a candy from a bygone era. But the revenge of the Nerds came in 2020 with the invention of the Gummy Clusters. After years of testing and research groups, it was an Instagram review by influencer Kylie Jenner about the Nerds Gummy Clusters that turned them into a sensation.
You nerds! Now I have a lifetime supply of the Gummy Clusters. Thank you.
The company says Nerds Gummy Clusters brought in nearly $100 million in sales in 2021. Fast forward to this year, and Nerds Gummy Clusters have already garnered $500 million in sales, and this is before Halloween. The renewed love for Nerds led Ferrara to nearly double its marketing budget, placing its first Super Bowl ad in company history, featuring TikTok star Addison Rae.
The union of fruity sweet gummy and tangy crunchy Nerds. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Unleash your senses.
Ferrara tells the New York Times it plans to release a second Super Bowl ad next year, while a TD Cowen analyst tells the Wall Street Journal that Nerds sales are now rivaling those of chewy competitors Starburst and Skittles. Not bad for a bunch of nerds from the 1980s. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Jack Almer. Get more of our stories by downloading the Straight Arrow News app today.